one important, fundamentally important point that must be understood about India. It's known well to every Indian observer and most Indians who live inside India's borders. It is this, that when a democracy allows its social base to decay, to become frayed, when it allows the lives of its everyday lives of its citizens to degenerate such that they suffer indignity, poverty, bad air, rotten transport facilities, and so on. When that happens, the argument is that democracy is threatened. And here, I want to just end before passing to Debasish by pointing out that running through this book is a very old idea that was well known to key Congress leaders and was well recognized in the history, earlier modern history of democracy, that democracy is more than voting. Yes, democracy, as India committed itself to, democracy is something like self-government of people who are considered as equals. And it's a form of self-government where they elect their representatives to do the job of governing. And they are periodically put on trial. And they're either thrown out of office or they are returned in their office. What we say in this book is that that understanding of democracy is too limited. Here, the idea of Ashish Nandi, that India has become by default a kind of cephocracy, as he puts it, you know, a polity that's pretty mad about elections. What we want to say is that democracy is much more than free and fair elections, but nothing less. It's also much more than public accountability of power, what I have called in my writings monitory democracy, because democracy is also a whole way of life. It is more than ticking boxes. It is more than public accountability of main institutions, such as government bureaucracies. Democracy is a special kind of life. It's freedom from hunger. It's an end to humiliation. It doesn't tolerate violence, ideally. Democracy is on bad terms with callous employers. It rejects caste bigotry and religious dogmatism. A democracy respects women and children. It honors the right to clean air and water. It is freedom from fear. And not to be underestimated is the way that democracy as a whole way of life rejects the dogma that things can't be changed because they're somehow naturally given.